Today we have Rosén, CEO and founder of Jupiter Neurosciences Incorporated, trading on the Nasdaq under the ticker JUNS. Krister, welcome to the show.
Thank you much for having me.
You're welcome. Jupiter Neuroscience is a clinical stage company pioneering treatments for neuroinflammation and rare diseases through its proprietary resveratrol delivery platform. Let's start with a brief overview of your groundbreaking JOTROL technology.
Yeah, it's quite interesting and unusual that you go in the pharma direction with a nutraceutical, but it's based on original research at University of Miami, where they had a grant to develop a product for mucopolysaccharidosis type 1, which is a rare disease. They showed to the results, testing 15,000 compounds, to the surprise, the best compound available for the treatment of the disease was a high dose of resveratrol. The scientists did some research on resveratrol through the worldwide scientific papers and found that the poor bioavailability has stopped the utilization as a therapeutic agent. So they contacted me based on, they know that I had success earlier in clinical trials and formulations of other compounds, and said, Chris, can we find a way to increase bioavailability with resveratrol to about 4x? Then we are a golden opportunity. If we can't find it, then we have nothing. So we actually went out with some consultants and friends that I knew, found a technology in Germany, applied it, tested it, and we actually got a phase 1 trial financed by National Institute on Aging, targeting Alzheimer's, and found that our product increased bioavailability with 9 times, which means that we have sufficient dose of resveratrol got into the bloodstream, passes the blood-brain barrier, and can do all the magics as far as anti-inflammatory and building up new mitochondria in the brain and other parts of your joints. So it's also opened up areas of many other indications for treatment.
Krister, Jupiter is targeting several indications with combined market opportunities exceeding $50 billion. Could you provide an overview of your phase 2 trials scheduled for 2025?
Yeah, our funding after IPO is limited, so the focus just now is our phase 2A trial in Parkinson's disease that is led by Shabel Musa as the principal investigator. Who is a well-renowned KOL in the space, and we're very excited to get that program started as soon as possible. We expect actually first dosing sometimes midsummer, and hopefully we have trial results in the first part of next year. We have a grant application with NIA for a phase 2 in mild cognitive impairment, early Alzheimer's. We will know in May, June timeframe if we get it. If that gets approved, then we will kick that off immediately, also in the summer, and that will be a 3-year program, phase 2 program. And we were just back from Hong Kong, and we met with our service partners there, and we will know later this year what kind of trial we can start there as well.
Jupiter has established partnerships with prestigious institutions such as the University of Miami, Harvard, and Georgetown. How do these collaborations accelerate your R&D efforts?
Well, we did it maybe a little bit different. We don't have our own labs, although we're a biotech company. So we outsource, all the work and so on with our friends at the various universities. And it was really the key was when we did our phase 1 study, and all the scientists in the world, some of the best in Alzheimer's and neuroscience and so on, has done previous work with resveratrol. So they know the whole issue with the poor bioavailability. Once we show those results, some of the leading experts in the world join our SAB that is published, on our website and so on, like Rudy Tansi at Harvard, Lee Wei-Tsai at MIT, Scott Turner and Shabel Musa at Georgetown, etc. And so when you look at that their interest was to join us, we also get the benefit of their input in our trials, how they assist us, how we design the trials, and with their credibility and reputation, it makes it easier for us to also attract investors and getting more work done at a very cost-effective way.
Christer, you have indicated that you will be entering the longevity and aging market with a nutraceutical application of JOTROL and its underlying technology. Can you elaborate on this approach and how does it align with your broader strategy?
Yeah, this is actually predicated a lot from actually existing shareholders, friends. My own mother died of Alzheimer's and so on. And everyone call us. And we have it now from the longevity and aging community. They want our product in the market. I mean, our product, JOTROL, is an all nutraceutical compound. It's all grass ingredients and so on. So we can actually launch that now if we want to. However, we want to keep the JOTROL per se for the RX approach while we are developing a couple of product combinations as a pipeline for a direct-to-consumer approach. Most likely we'll start with immediately out-license this to some distributors that are ready to go quickly. We think that we can do a launch of these products already sometime this year, and that can create very quickly a positive cash flow for the company and assist us in bringing in more money to do more clinical trials and grow the business very fast.
Asia has a strong interest in resveratrol-based therapies through its traditional Chinese medicine programs, Christer. What are Jupiter's plans for licensing and commercialization in that region?
Yeah, we were in Hong Kong a couple of weeks ago, and we've been there. I presented at the Bio Hong Kong 2023, and immediately received very good response for our product and interest primarily in the TCM market. Traditional Chinese medicine is over $40 billion total market, and resveratrol per se has close to $200 million in sales. That means if we can get our product approved, there is an approval process that we are right now evaluating for being approved and as a resveratrol high bioavailable in the TCM area. And we will get that report within a couple of months. That will be a target for us to get in there, get approval, and if it's 200 million in sales today, how big market share can we take? That's left to be seen. But we're very aggressively pursuing this.
You know, it's a cliche, Christer, but it does bear repeating. Management, the key to the success really of any company, but especially a small cap company. What can you tell us about some of the key players on your team?
I'm a serial entrepreneur, so I'm not really a pharma guy. Although my last company I invented an osteoporosis product, got it developed, produced, and now sold in 25 countries around the world. So I can only do it by surrounding me by super people. And like, for example, our president, Alison Silva, our chief scientific officer, Marshall Hayward, they are all, long-time pharma people and so on. But the key is to surround yourself with extremely successful and knowledgeable people and get them excited about our product. And I think that's what we are really good at doing.
Now, Christer, here's your chance to speak directly to the viewers. Tell them the essential value proposition, please. Why should they take an interest in Jupiter right now?
Well, right now is the right time. We have a big chance of really exploding fast. We have a phase 2A trial in Parkinson's disease. The value of any good results in that is well documented. Many companies that comes out with some half decent results to get suddenly $1 billion deal done by big pharma. We also not a typical bio that you either it's zero that you go under or you're going to be worth 10 billion. Because our core product is a nutraceutical and we can generate a cash flow on that, we will never go under. We will be profitable. The question is how much money we're going to make. The only hurdle could be that someone buys us very early for a good amount of money.
I love it. The only question is how much money you're going to make. Love the optimism, Christer. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.